Okay. Let's see here. Are we live? Okay, it looks like we're live. Okay, let's get started then. Greetings, Varlets. I am Interrogator Rosero Rivas, attaché to Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Middies. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the high world of Virago. The theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. Music from Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is composed by Guillaume David and the copyrighted Bulwark Studios. Music from the Warhammer 40k Darktide composed by Jesper Kyd and copyrighted Fat Shark Games. All of the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. Okay, let's see here. Anybody out there in the chat? Sorry for the choppiness of the audio. And looks like my new camera setup might be interfering with my mic a little bit. Just how much it's pulling. Maybe I can drop down the quality of the camera a little bit. I think we might have to deal with it for now. Okay, let's see. Alright, so as you well know, last week was quite a pain. But now we should be back on track. So now that I have the camera set up, we are continuing to paint my Slayer Dwarf Pirate. Last week, we had camera issues and all that. Hopefully won't be having any of that this week. So we were able to at least paint some of the pants. So we should be good to go for the rest of him, really. I may start working on his accessories and maybe the other colors of his pants. And the cool thing of the new setting we got is that I can zoom in really nicely. Okay, let's see if there's anybody out there in the chat today. So far, it's just me. And we got one viewer, but I can't see who it is. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let me go ahead and get started then. So we did the pants, so that means we gotta start working on the other stripes of the pants, which is the Cantor Blue. You can see that? Yep, you can see that there. Alright, let's get the other music playing here. I think I fixed the mic issue. Too many files open. I'm trying to close some stuff. That's what's still open. And let me go ahead and zoom back out. Let's switch the music here. There we go. Okay, so, like I said, we'll be painting with Cantor Blue. Let me go ahead and shake it up. So, for stripes, we want to make sure that we have a smaller brush. So, but not too small, because we don't want to work too much tiny details in here. We'll go with the size 3 Gravity. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and get started with putting some paint on the brush. Go. So far, so good. And we're gonna go with the front of his pants here. Start painting downward. Kinda hard to get to his pants because of the sword in the way. Unfortunately, he's a one-piece model, so I can't really paint him in pieces. We can at least get in there by taking off the little stand there. We got 2 lines already. Oh, hey, Liza. Sorry, I for whatever reason you weren't popping in. Now I can see you. Hello. Yeah. Fortunately, I was finally able to get a program that worked with the camera. So now we should be fine. Fingers crossed. How you been? How was last week? How was that time with your friends? You have a good time? Okay, you said you got caught up on the new Game of Thrones series, so it was fun. Oh, nice! I've been hearing that show's really good. I just haven't watched it because I got burned by the last show of Game of Thrones. And I don't want to be hurt again. I recently watched the Castlevania series. The Nocturne, the last season. It wasn't as good as the previous one, unfortunately. Real shame. You said that's fair. The D&D brothers did it dirty. I don't think they are involved with this one. Yeah, I've heard they're not involved, but I'm kind of just waiting to hear if the show is completely good before I watch it, like from beginning to end. I don't want to get burned again. So is that what you do with your friends? Watch um, the new Game of Thrones? Now let's see, how do I get into that inner seam? Again, those pants are kind of hard to reach because of the sword in the way. How do I get there? Probably shouldn't have put him in his base, thinking about it. Maybe I'll be able to get those pants easier. You said it kind of depends on what they're up for. Also doing things like Dungeons & Dragons and various board games. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. What did you end up doing? Did you play D&D? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I play D&D with some fellow agents every once in a while. Been playing this game called Morkborg. It's like D&D, but it's got slightly different rules. Yeah, I think it's primarily a simpler system to play D&D, but it still plays very similarly. It's like a setting where it's like the apocalypse is happening. You're just a couple of days from it, and you're kind of just working through various dungeons, trying to stave off the apocalypse. Just pretty much stay alive for a couple days longer. Very grim dark, but also very dark humor. Yeah, plus the art's pretty neat. It's very black and white ink heavy and very stylized. So it's got this very ragged edges, almost sketch-like appearance. Definitely recommend it for the art alone. I think I'm really liking this new camera setup, honestly. I think it's gonna work just fine. Alright, let's go ahead and start adding paint to the other stripes. Yeah, it really is, and like I said, the zoom in is actually pretty neat. Look at this. Can zoom in as much as I want. Yeah, really up in his face. Have you ever tried playing the Warhammer D&D game, Dark Heresy? I know they made another one recently, but I don't remember the name of that one. But it pretty much plays like Dark Heresy from what I've seen. I feel like I might have asked you this question before. Yeah, I like it. Unfortunately, it's so rule heavy that it makes it a little difficult for me. Since I'm still kind of new at DMing and stuff like that. But I really want to run a game. I just gotta get more acquainted with the rules, I guess. More familiar with it. I'm gonna go ahead and try a different brush. It seems like this is taking me a little longer, what with this tiny brush. So I think we'll go with the size 1. But were you able to take a look at the disaster that was my previous theme? Stream, I mean. Yeah. I tried so many different things. What have you been up to this week? I said a lot of work, been busting to clear up pharmacy jobs to earn a 4-day weekend, and grinding to get ready for Dawn Trail. Okay, what is Dawn Trail? Oh, okay. I don't remember if you told me you play Final Fantasy 14. Keep meaning to play it at some point. I think I have it on my Steam. So this will be the first Final Fantasy expansion I'm actually current for, if I make it before release. Oh, well, good luck. Hopefully you make it. Hey, my pleasure. But I don't know if you noticed, but I've been playing a lot of Darktide lately. I just leveled up a veteran, and right now I'm trying to level up a, sorry, the other way around. I just leveled up a zealot, and now I'm trying to level up a, what's it called? A veteran. Yep. I haven't been streaming them, but I did put my information, on my Instagram in case anybody wanted to join in and play whenever I play. Like I said, I still haven't been able to get a good stream going for gameplay. I tried a little bit with what's it called, with Mechanicus. Some mixed results. Played that a little bit, but I kept having to shift back and forth between the menus in order to get the stream up and running, and I could see people's posts and all kinds of stuff, so it was a little difficult to do that. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully soon. I mean, with this new setup, maybe I can. I'll try maybe some with recordings myself. You said nothing for you to be sorry for. I don't know, I still feel a little sorry. I'd like to be able to live stream it for you guys so you can join in and watch me get killed over and over again. Especially as a veteran. Oh, I suck as a veteran. Zella was great. But my veteran stinks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with them, but I know for sure that I'm not going with them right now. So hopefully I can get good. I really like making stripes on pants. Such a rewarding experience when you get it right. That needs more paint. He said I could see that. Just because I keep drawing stripes on my characters. My little miniatures. Well, you know, I had the idea for the conquistadors, and I thought the pirates will look good with striped pants too. Plus, I think in Vermintide, Bard in his pirate slayer outfit, he gets striped pants. So I really wanted to do that. Yeah, see, there you go. So I have a reason besides my like of drawing stripes. Exactly. So you working on anything today while I paint? He said, I was putting together a project, yeah. Got some laser cut metal and need to assemble some parts on it. Oh, neat. Careful though, don't cut yourself with the laser. Thankfully it's been pre-cut, so I just have to watch for edges. Ah, okay, good. Don't want you cutting yourself. I think I'm a little overboard with the blue paint there. Might have to paint some white over it. Or in this case, it was a deep can flush. Now, seeing as we were speaking of D&D earlier, interestingly enough, I ran into this pretty interesting D&D game. It's called Vice and Violence. The art is pretty, really good, but very raunchy. It's a very raunchy RPG. Came across it through one of the artists that I follow, kind of linking it. The world of it actually sounds really neat. Apparently it's this world where world upon world has been created over each other until there was just this hodgepodge of different, I guess, layers. And just because the gods were fickle and they would always try to make something on top of the other, but then the people fought against the gods, and now the gods are kind of inert without any power, and the world is in like a chaotic flux. So like all these kind of weird creatures and magic powers and I guess not necessarily mutation, people growing weirdly. Yeah, so it seems like a pretty neat world. And of course, if you're into the raunchy stuff, you know, I'm sure that'll captivate some people. Like I said, the art's really good too. You said that gives some vibes of a Kickstarter custom D&D setting I backed a while ago called Broken Weave. Yeah, tell me more. What's it about? He said, core idea is that the world is post the death of the gods, with it, the stability of reality. Yeah, it seems very much like that. But they're not dead, they're just stuck on the moon, apparently. At least in the game I'm talking about. And funny enough, it reminds me a little bit of that Morkborg game, too. Okay, I think we're about done with the stripes. Let me just go over this a little bit more, get some cleaner edges on these pants lines. Maybe I could paint a little bit of a stripe here. I might have to go over it with some white paint just to really make sure it doesn't look out of place. But for the most part, I think we're done with the blue. I'm gonna go to clean off the brush. And let me see if I can find that, at least, the Twitter of that artist who made the D&D thing I was talking about. I think this is it here. Let me find one that doesn't look overtly sexual. It isn't an overtly sexual. Okay, let me go ahead and drop the full camera. And let's see if we can do the capture window. And there it is. That's the art of the game. And it's, like I said, it's really good. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I've cleaned up the brush. Now let's get some white. But for the white, we're gonna use a smaller brush just so we can really clean it up and not do too much damage to the blue we just put in. So again, we'll be using the the Deepkin Flesh. Hey, Seabass, how you doing? Doing good? What you been up to? Haven't seen you in a while. Living, huh? Well, hopefully living well. Hopefully the Omnisci is blessing all the machine spirits you're interacting with. Oh, you had some family things on the weekend? Hopefully nice family things. You say you should be free the next 3 weeks to chill. Oh, that's good. What are you gonna do to chill? Gonna do anything in particular? Gonna paint any certain figurines? Ah, okay, you said, yeah, family member graduating. And yeah, you're gonna paint. What are you gonna paint? Oh, you got a laundry list. Okay, which one's the most interesting that you're eager to paint? That you really want to paint it. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Okay, I think we just fixed the pants. Let me go ahead and zoom in here so you can see. I guess I could touch this up a little bit. Nah, I guess I still need a little bit of work. And you said, but working on a Marin from Dress Up Darling by Neko Figures. Is it just her regular, or is it that one of her dress-up costumes that she's got? I know she's the one everybody likes is that sort of gothic Lolita vampire one, I think. I've never watched the anime, but I keep seeing images of her in that outfit. Alright, so it looks like this blue line right here needs some work. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the, well, maybe I can just clean it up with the white. Let's see. Viza said, it's a good anime, worth watching. I definitely want to see it. But I definitely gotta get in there under the rope and paint some blue on there. Or I guess maybe I could try to just clean it up with the white again. Let's see. looking better. Looks like I still need to pull out the blue. I have some, still some like white spots amongst the blue lines that I need to fix up. It's a good thing to have this new camera setup. I can really see much closer than I can even see with my, my glasses. You know, the magnifying ones that I wear? Pretty crazy. So we'll just go ahead and clean up the size 1 grabby. I mean size 3 grabby. 3-0 grabby. Clean it up and get some blue again. Oh, speaking of good anime, have any of you seen Dungeon Meshi or The Lycian Dungeon? I just saw that last week. Not all of it, I saw about 8 episodes. But it was really nice, I liked it a lot. Bias, I think you'd like it. Especially, you know, talking about Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot. You watch all of it, or just a couple episodes, or what? Oh wow, only up to episode 8. That's the same thing I did. That's as far as I got. Okay, 6. No, I got up to 8. I won't spoil anything for you, don't worry. So far, I really like it. Oh, and Visa, another good thing about this camera setup that I have, I don't have to worry about the camera timing out anymore. Yeah. That was always very annoying. So, despite the disaster that was last week's stream, I think it made things better. But how about you, Seabass? Have you seen Delicious in Dungeon yet? Oh, nice. You liking it? Well, I guess so if you watched all of it. Oh wow, yeah, you must really like it then. Say one of your favorite shows. Okay, so who's your favorite character then? Of the main party. And I know any of the other characters of the main party. So that's the dwarf, the elf, the human, and the half-foot. You said also no spoilers, but things get wild. I've seen some spoilers, which, is a shame. But, it happens with the internet. People spoil it. But hopefully I can avoid any further spoilers. Okay, and you said the dwarf, Senshi all day. Yeah, it seems to be everybody's favorite. I don't think I have a favorite character yet. So far, Senshi's pretty good. I like him, but I never like going with everybody's opinion. And so far, everybody seems to be going with him. We'll see. He said, I know the existence of one character, but nothing about her. But as an MG fan, I'm looking forward to her. MG? Monster Girl? Okay. Yeah, I've seen a couple of Monster Girls pop up. At least two. But again, I'm gonna keep possible spoilers to myself. But I think we're done with the pets. Every single time I think we're done, we're not. You said I would have to save my favorite girl from the show, like waifu material would be Fallen, the main guy's sister. Yeah, she seems to be a really nice character so far. Yeah, same. I haven't seen her myself. Other than maybe some spoilers in the future, but that's about it. And he said, Seabass, he says that that she gets better. Like I said, so far, you know, she seems like a nice character, and I look forward to learning more about her. Alright, I think we're about done. We're about done with the stripes. I'm stop. No more stripes. Said, oh, I need a stainless steel cleaner. This is a 9. Oh, what kind of, you know, machine is that? The brush is very blue right now. Okay. Maybe a few more wipes. Hopefully that'll get rid of the excess paint. Said, oh, it's just an oil-based cleaning product instead of the normal detergents. Ah, gotcha. See, Bessie, you see that art that I posted earlier? The one of the D&D type game that I ran into? He said, have either of you heard of Stutson Studios on YouTube? And he said, no, let me check. Well, it's a little bit, I mean, like I posted it up on the screen. So I didn't post it on, like, my Instagram or anything. But it was, like, right here while we were talking. But no, Stutson Studios doesn't sound familiar. Here, Seabass, I'll put it up again on the screen. Yeah, you're welcome. Now there you go. This is from a D&D type of game called Vice and Violence. Figure you might like it. Said, and recommend them make some great models out of trash. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's look at it. Stutson Studios, you said. Yeah, I know, right? I like the art of this guy. You can find him on Twitter at rapscallionart. Rapscallion_art. So I'm gonna go ahead and take down the put the camera back up and remove the window capture. All right. I like spreading the word of other artists. Okay, so now what to work on next? We have his pants, and his beard, his skin, his bandana. I'm thinking I should make this little, like, I guess, rag he's got on his hip. Wonder if I should make that purple too. Maybe make it a different color. kind of mark him as part of the same Caradron Overlord group if I have purple headband and purple rag here. Visa said we give it a bit of a team flair, yeah. Alright, let's do that then. I'll go ahead and put out the Dagger-off Knight. Actually, maybe wait and see before I do that. Let me go ahead and paint the belt first. Maybe not even the belt. I'll wait for the belt because he's got these pistols. He's got one here, one in his hand. So maybe I should get to the pistol first, at least the metal of it and the wood, and then paint the belt, and then paint the rag. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the handy dandy and trusty lead belcher. Visa said, my brain tried to autocomplete Gravity Brush number 5. I think it's your fine detail one. It used to be. Remember, I got a little, like, frayed. It's like quintuple 0 Gravity. And if you see here, it looks a little worse for wear. Now my, 000 Gravity is still pretty in pretty good working order. Zoom in here. We'll start with the one in his hand. Thinking about it, I should probably use a different brush. Just because, it still allows surface to cover. So, I'm just gonna use this paint that I got on this brush right now. And then I'll switch. Oh yeah, Beetle guys. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch. No, so we're going back to number 1, Grabby. Zoom out a little bit because it's not quite capturing everything that I'm doing. Okay, that's one pistol down, or at least as far as the lead belcher part of it. Now we'll work on the one on his belt. Okay, I think we got the one on his belt done. And let's work on the sword. Okay, we have the guns, the sword. Wonder if there's anything else I should paint metal, or at least lead belcher. I'm thinking no. I think we should move on and start working on that brown. But let's get a close-up so you can see our hard work. And now I'm noticing the things that are missing. So no brown just yet. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's move on. Alright, now we're cleaning up the brush and we're gonna start working on the brown. So I'm trying to debate which color I should use for the brown. I'm thinking I should probably... Or should the belt, should I say, sorry. I'm wondering if I should use just black, because that way the brown of the pistols might pop a little bit more. Or may I just use a different color for the belt, maybe a lighter brown, maybe almost like khaki. I think we'll try that just to get away from the black, I think. So Viza, you're saying I should go with black then? Viza said contrast is always good. And that's not the color I'm looking for. Nope. Nope. Maybe that one, but not quite yet. Here we go, that's the one I was looking for. I was thinking about making the belt with the Steel Drab. Steel Legion Drab, sorry. Okay, yeah, because I was thinking maybe going with this, more of a drab color. And that way you'll be able to see the brown of the pistols more, I think. And I'm gonna start putting paint on, see how it looks. If I don't like it, then I can, I guess, paint black over it. And for this, we'll use the big size, which is size 3 grabby. That's a good question. I personally would say go with keep painting. But that's really up to you, I would think. If you're tired and just need to take a break, then maybe you might want to play some Elden Ring. You don't want to get tired of your hobby. Okay, paint it is. Have fun. What are you working on? Are you working on that Marin? He said, haha, surprisingly, it just makes me want to more. And you said, yep. Okay, great. Have fun. Hey, Feedy Joe. How's it going? Going good? Thank you for coming. As you can see, things are looking a little bit better. Have fun lurking. Hope you're feeling better, because I know you were feeling a little sick last time. Hey, Laggard X03. Hey, long time no see. How you doing? Anyway, I guess you'll be lurking, so, but hey, nice to see you. You know what? Thinking about it, I probably should use a different color for the belt. I just remembered that he's got that rope there. And I'm wondering if that will stand out against his belt. Maybe black was the best color. Well, I guess you live and learn, right? Laggard X, been doing okay, a bit busy. Missed last week's stream. Glad I haven't missed the finishing of the model. Yeah, you didn't miss much last week. Unfortunately, I had a lot of technical issues. If you want to see it, you can. But you didn't miss out much other than me painting the pants white. But yeah, now that I look at a little more at the model, I definitely need to go back to black. Yep, hindsight is 2020. I'm gonna stop painting Steel Legion Drab. And let's grab some, I think it's Abaddon Black. Yep, Abaddon Black. Hey, Night Lord Supreme of Cheese, welcome back. How you doing? One time. Right now, what's up is that we're painting this dwarf. I'm about to repaint his belt black because I realized that I want this belt to pop. This rope strand to pop, so yeah. I had to repaint it. And yeah, seems like more people showing up, which is great. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Let me close up these paints here and get the one I need, which, like I said, is Abaddon Black. He said sorry, or at least Night Lord Supreme of Cheese said sorry back now. Had to update the app. That's fine. You know, it's okay. Glad you're back. How you been? What you been up to? It's been a long time. Alright, Night Lord Supreme of Cheese said, I've been good. Built another Stern Guard squad and a Company of Heroes squad. Next up on my Devastators, and then some Hell Blasters. Sorry I missed last week. Dang, notifications didn't go off, lol. That's okay, no worries. I think you missed the ending of the Death Guard Plague Marine that I had. And you missed a totally messed up session where I couldn't get the camera to work. But other than that, we're still base painting this dwarf Slayer pirate. So you're kind of still just in time. So I wouldn't worry too much. But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And how are you painting those Stern Guard and heroes? Okay, I've repainted over the Steel Agent drab, and we can get started on painting up some of the detail on the belt. Ah, Blueberry Boy Scouts. Ultramarine. So, it's at least it's a vibrant color to paint. So it can be very fun to see it pop. You have to show me once you're done. Alright, let's get started on the details. I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the brown on the guns. So we'll go with Rhinox hide. Where is my trusty Rhinox hide? There it is. And again, we'll be switching the brush to something with a little bit more attention to detail, I guess. We'll go with size 1 grabby. Okay, let's start with the one in his hand. I'm gonna have to do 2 coats because the brown isn't quite catching on the black. Alright, you said absolutely. Getting those guys built so quick and nicely has me hyped to make a good dent in my pilot potential. Not pilot shame. But you have to show me once you start painting them. Really want to see. There's just something so cool about flintlock pistols. Used to love watching pirate movies growing up. Oh, now I gotta get in there, but I'm gonna need a thinner brush. What was my favorite pirate movie growing up? Okay, growing up. Trying to think, because Pirates of the Caribbean was when I was a little older already, so I wouldn't say I grew up with it. That is a very good question. Why am I drawing a blank now? I don't think Princess Bride counts as a pirate movie. But there is a pirate in it. I really liking that one growing up. Nah, you got me curious. Hold on. Oh, the Goonies. Oh, and Hook. Yeah, I really like Hook. Yep. Oh, and Muppet Treasure Island. That was another one that I really liked. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Talking about the one in black and white, right? Haha, Captain Ron. I don't know if that's a pirate movie. It's more of a comedy than anything else. Alright, there's this list. So I'm gonna pull it up. It's supposed to be the top 10 best pirate movies of all time. Let's see what they are. We got Treasure Island. Hey, there you go. Treasure Island. Hey, there you go. There we go. Now it read me. Got Peter Pan, the 1953 one. Treasure Planet, 2002. That's a great one. But it's the same story again. Treasure Island, Treasure Planet. Captain Phillips. I never saw that one. But I heard it was really good. The Princess Bride. See, there we go. That's one that I mentioned. So I guess it counts. Inigo Montoya is the best. I love the swashbuckling he does. Yeah, Hook. There we go. Another one that I really liked growing up. Muppet Treasure Island. A lot of Treasure Island I guess renditions. Porco Rosso. I keep meaning to see that one, but I've never seen it. Oh, Serenity. That was a great show. The movie, unfortunately, they had to cram a lot of stuff in there in order to make the movie. But it was at least nice to see a send-off to the show. Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, that one's great. I love that movie to death. I think that's it. Alright, so back to painting. Got some of the brown on there for the pistol. I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the other one, and then we'll do another coat on this pistol. Right now I'm holding my shoulders to my sides. Sorry, my elbows to my sides. And grabbing both hands and cupping them together to get as much precision as I can. These tiny details. But yeah, I already know Night Lord Supreme of Cheese, his favorite one. But what about you guys? Seabass, Visa, Feedy Joe, if you're still out there, Laggart X, if you're still out there. Do you have any favorite pirate movies? Okay, Seabass says Treasure Planet and Hook are at the top of my list. Those are good ones for sure. I'm surprised you didn't say One Piece. He said, balls, you're right. Alright, we got that gun painted. We'll go ahead and do that other coat for this gun up here. Get some water and some paint. I don't know if I asked you, Seabass, what do you think of the new One Piece show, the one on Netflix? The live action one. Okay, Seabass says he likes it a lot. That's good. I figured it wasn't gonna do well, but it seems to be very popular. I would have thought that just the live action would be able to translate the visual flair of the anime as well. Seabass says, it's definitely a different version, but I think they make a lot of improvement with some of the arc. And Visa said that was pretty surprising about it, yeah. Yeah, I've heard they do some really interesting things with the arcs and how they kind of meld it all together. Apparently it's done pretty well. And Vice, just so I know which part was surprising. And Biza said, oh, in general, that it worked and was good. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I think we're done with the brown, aka the Rhinox hide. We gotta zoom in here just to be sure. Just reminded me that I gotta get this little crevice here in between this matchlock part and the thumb. I can't get to it with the brush I currently am using, so I'm gonna switch to a lighter brush just so I can get in there. Viza said, the Cowboy Bebop adaptation didn't leave me with much confidence for live actions. Yeah, I just think that if the story is great already, there's no reason to remake it. But at least everybody's enjoying that One Piece show, so that's at least a plus. And Seabass said, also fun fact, the dub voice of Marcel, the elf in Dungeon Meshi, is the actress that plays Nami in the live-action One Piece. Oh, really? The one that does it in English? The English dub? Nice. Yeah, so far I've been watching Dungeon Meshi in English, and I'm liking it a lot. I think the voice acting is really well done. I was a little worried there for a second that it wouldn't be as good. Alright, so we're switching to 000 gravity. Just so we can get into that little crevice that I was talking about. Oh, here we go. There can be... Hold on. Seabass first. The funnier one of the Chikulchak is the dub voice of Shinji Ikari from Evangelion. Oh, really? Huh, that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that. But I like Chikulchak. I think he's one of my favorites. And Visor said there can be good reasons to remake something, but most of the time, it's laziness. Especially live-action remakes. I don't know, I feel like remakes is such a unnecessary endeavor if the original one's good. Like, I feel like the only time you should remake something is if you're actively planning to improve upon the original. Like, maybe the idea was great, but not just not well executed, or maybe we have so much better ability to realize the world now with technology that we couldn't maybe back then. So those are the times where I think a remake should work. Okay, we are running out of time. I make sure that we get all these things here before we run out of full time. T-Bass says, how do we feel about them remaking the One Piece anime, but getting rid of all the filler? Well, so far, I don't mind that. I mean, from what I've heard, the filler isn't all that great to begin with. So I hear a lot of people that will actively make edits of One Piece to remove all the filler and just stick to the important parts. Visa said, I largely agree with those. I would also add, if you are transporting it to a new medium or format so a new audience can appreciate it. That wouldn't before. Okay, yeah, you mean like translating it from like a comic into a movie or a TV show or something, right? An adaptation. What was I gonna do now? I can't even remember. Alright, T-Bass, he said, like what they did to Trigun from 2D animation to 3D. Honestly, I think that's a travesty. I love Trigun, the original, and they have, from what I've seen, I haven't watched the anime, but what little I've seen of it, like the trailers and whatnot, they have totally butchered that wonderful anime that I absolutely love. They have changed the aesthetic of old school cowboys to a more of a futuristic sci-fi setting, which I don't like at all. Give me my cowboys in space. With steampunk and crazy gadgets. That was so much fun in the original. Alright, I think we're not gonna have time for anything else. I thought about maybe at least painting that purple part, but I guess we'll just have to leave that for next week. So let's go ahead and get a look at the model that we've been painting up until now. Alright, so we got all the blue stripes. We got all the metal. Or at least all the lead belcher parts, because I do plan to make other metals for like the belt buckle and the hilt of the sword. And we got the belt and the wood of the flintlock pistols. Alright, Night Lord Supreme of Cheese says, I want my giant cross land locomotive back in Trigon. I know, right? There was such an awesome aesthetic to Trigon that they just stripped off the new one. I'm like, I don't care if they got Yanni Jumbosh back for the voice acting. That is not my Trigon. But alright guys, it has been a blast. Thank you very much for coming. And let me just get some quick stuff out of the way. And Night Lord Suprema Cheese said they took my big dumb minigun Girly away. I know. Did it take Millie out? Wait, hold on. They took Millie out. You're telling me they took Millie out? Millie was awesome. I love Millie. But anyway. Okay, Seabass says she's going to be in season 2. But she's such an integral character, like, to then remove her from most of the show and add her later, I don't know, it's not the same. Seabass says they were worked a lot, but still like it. I'll have to take your word on that, Seabass. That's just, I don't know, I don't think I'll ever watch it. But yeah, again, if you like what I do and you would like to support, please consider donating to my Ko-Fi, Rosetta Rivas Art. Today, we've been painting this dwarf Slayer pirate from Highland Miniatures. And the theme music for today's stream is The Chords of Lament and Hope by the Venerable liturgist Adam Bell. And the music that you've heard has been from Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, which is composed by Guillaume David and the copyright of Bulwark Studios. Also, you've heard music from Warhammer 40k Darktide, which is composed by Jesper Kyd and the copyright of Fat Shark Games. All of the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. But yeah, Varlets, it's been great. I really appreciate you coming. I hope you have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you next time. So thanks a lot, Visa. Thanks a lot, Supreme Lord of Cheese. Thank you, Seabass. Thank you, thank you, Lagarde. Thank you, Fidijo, all for coming. Thanks to anybody else who I may have missed or maybe was lurking that didn't make themselves known. Hey, take care, Seabass, and you're welcome, Visa. Thank you for coming. It's always fun to talk to you. And yeah, so you guys have a good night and take care. Bye-bye.